Hello everyone's. I'm here for Greenleaf Season 2, Episode 1. Before we get into this review, go ahead and give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure your notifications are on. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened last season, if I can get my words out. We have Gigi, the prodigal daughter. She was a preacher when she was younger, and she just left town. Now she's home for her sister Faith's funeral, and everybody's there to meet her. Her boyfriend back in the day, Noah, he is the first one that she sees, and her daughter can just see that there is still some chemistry between them. But we're going to get to that in a minute. She shows up to the house, and when I tell y'all, they didn't even have the doggone, Uncle Mac didn't even have to say nothing. I looked at my husband, I was like, he's a pedophile. He's a child molester. I just said that before he didn't even speak yet, but them just zooming on him, my automatic reaction was he's a pedophile, and it come to find out it's true. He was not only raping Faith when she was younger. Gigi found out about this, told her parents, and Faith was like, it never happened. So now the family's looking at Gigi like, why would you lie on your Uncle Mac? Well, he was molesting Faith when she was younger, which caused her to spiral in this depression. She was out here doing all kind of drugs, and then she just took her life. He was molesting her. He was molesting other girls in the church, but he was hiding it under this, okay, I'm going to molest you, but I'm going to give you this scholarship so you can have a better life. I know it's not going to erase the fact that I molested you, but this is like, this is me giving you something, some hush money. And I took that as he's doing these things because if he goes down, he's going to bring the whole church with him, which come to find out that's what he did. After Gigi was searching and searching with the help of Aunt Mavis, which is Oprah Winfrey, she come to find out Uncle Mac was out here molesting a whole bunch of girls, got one of them pregnant, and she ended up having an abortion. He was trying to get, like, fantasizing about some girl that was in his building, and it seems his type was like young, light-skinned girls. Because Faith was young and light-skinned. The girl he was fantasizing about was young and light-skinned. But yes, Uncle Mac, he is a low-down dirty dog. And I wish somebody would, like, poke him in the face with, like, a red-hot poker. That's what I want. Now we have Jacob. Jacob is Gigi's brother. Jacob is married, and Jacob is a cheater. He not only cheats, but he's cheating inside church while church is going on. Everybody's in there having devotion and praying. Jacob's in the other room having sex with his dad's secretary. Yeah, that's what he's doing. His daughter, she's like so stressed out because her mom is a principal that she's snorting Ritalin. She told the doctor, I can't concentrate. The doctor gave her some Ritalin and she's snorting it. So now I think she's going to have like a dependency on that now because she's so stressed about, like, mama didn't come to find out Uncle Mac was like, he wasn't molesting her, but he was like 3 steps off of molesting her. Yeah. We have Charity. Charity, she just wants to preach, but she just doesn't have the preaching in her. We just need you to sing. Maybe you can preach at children's choir, but as far as getting in the pulpit, that's not for you, boo-boo. She's married, but her husband is gay. Yeah. And the signs are there, but she just doesn't see them. They went out to a club, and he was getting some drinks by some gay dudes. I don't know if they was gay or they drag queens. And she was like, oh, that's wonderful. He's looking like, oh, snap, I'm caught. And at one point, he was kind of getting a little flirtatious with this dude who runs a mission, who, like, helps homeless people and gives them a place to sleep at night when it's cold, and a hot meal. Then we have Bishop. I can't think of his name. We're just going to call him Bishop. He is the pastor of the church. He's the bishop of the church. We have Lady Mae, which is Lynn Whitfield. And she is the mama. She, for some reason, can't stand Gigi. I guess because Gigi, you know, accused Uncle Mac of molesting her sister back in the day. So now it's like, he was wrong for that. But then when we find out that Mac does this, Mac is like, I ain't going down alone. I'm going to tell on everybody. And this is where we ring in season 2. Mac's out of jail and he got the police with him. They at the door at the Greenleaf mansion because everybody lives in this house together. Everybody and their kids, the mom and the daddy, the kids and the kids all live in this big old mega mansion. He there with the police because they was like, look here, we got a little information that 30 years ago you burnt down your first church for the insurance money. Now, how is it that Mac, who we have evidence that he was out here molesting children, we just gonna let him go, but we gonna come to you because we heard that you didn't burn down your church. May, she's like, I know this can't be true. Did this really just happen? Gigi grins out sad after Mac because she's like, I know you didn't just do that. He's like, look here, your daddy, I asked him to testify on my behalf, give me a good word, but he said no, so I'm bringing everybody down with me. I'm like, yes, I need a hot poker, and I need a hot poker real quick because I need somebody to just get Mac. I'm like, Mac, how are you smug? You was out here molesting children. This man's daughter, but you want him to speak on your behalf? Like, really? I mean, he was just like, look, I got dirt on everybody in town, and your daddy wouldn't speak on my behalf, so he's going down. So since Charity was so stressed out about what was going on with her husband, she done lost one of the twins. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that, but she's lost one of the twins, but she still has to carry the other one to full terms, you know, even though one of the baby, that has to be like the hardest thing ever. Like, I done got twins, but like, I'm only gonna be able to bring one of them home because one of them passed away. And she's sitting there with Kyle Barker. Yeah, when I tell you, I was looking, I was like, is that Kyle Barker from Living Single? But he didn't. I'm not gonna be mean, but he just, I know it was him. He just looks different. We just gonna say that. They're talking. He's married to the organist of the church. They're talking about how she's going to get induced. Everything's fine with the baby, but the doctor thinks, you know, it'll be, you know, just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and induce you. Kevin shows up, Charity's husband, and he's then graduated, I guess, or getting a certificate. He's out of his Pray to Gay Away program, and he wants her to attend, but she's like, I don't believe in all that pray the gay away, you know, you are who you are. And it's funny because it's kind of a reverse situation. It's usually the person like, I don't want you to be gay, so we're going to pray it away. And the person who is gay is like, this is who I am. But this is a whole reversal thing. It's like, this is not it. I believe that you're gay and this is who you are, and this is until you doggone accept the truth. This is just how things is gonna be. So she walks off with Kyle. I don't remember his name on the show, but he will always be Kyle Barker to me, and Kyle's Barker's husband. They just walk off and just left Kevin just sitting there like, well, damn. So Jacob was offered a job at another church. Now this man all the last season was just coming for Bishop, but we find out at the end of the episode, but we're going to get to that in a minute. So Bishop's like, look here, Jacob, you going to go over there and spy on old dude to see what he got going on, because he didn't got this land right by the Greenleaf church. I can't think of the name of it, but he got building a church close to that one. So Jacob's supposed to be over there spying. But in the midst of, I'm going to call this a church revival. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to call this a church revival they were at. And Deacon Syke, Bishop Syke, Pastor Syke, the Sykes man, offers Jacob a job. And I was like, this is not going to be good, because this is what Jacob wants. Jacob wants to be a head pastor, and now he has the opportunity to be head pastor at a church. You know, he's wanted that job. He's mad because Gigi had the preaching skills that he doesn't have. So now he's getting off this road. Yeah, I was supposed to be over here spying, but I'm thinking I'm going to want to be head pastor at this church, whether my daddy likes it or not. So I'm thinking this is what's going on in Jacob's mind. Like, this is what I always wanted, and like, deuces to what daddy wants, I'm taking it. So Bishop finally tells Gigi what went on. Like 30 years ago, I may be wrong with the numbers, they had a church, old building, and it was basically a money pit. Like, there was all these big mega churches getting built all around them, and they was stuck with this, like, every time you turn around, you needed money for something. And as he was looking at a bill for $1,000, Mac, and the snake that he is, come whispering in Deacon's ear, not Deacon, but Bishop's ear, talking about something. You want me to take care of that for you? He didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. But since he didn't say no, Mac took it upon himself to burn the place down. The only thing was, there was somebody at the church when it got burnt down, and this person died. So now Bishop has been living with this for the past 30 years. He didn't repent it and everything, but still, he has to live with the fact that me wanting out of this situation, I didn't tell Mac to do it, but I knew Mac was going to do it, and now somebody's lost their life. Yeah, that's what happened. He told the truth. I didn't say it myself, but, you know, Mac whispered in my ear and said that he was going to do it, which I don't know why Mac didn't go to jail for that too. Like, you was telling me, child, we need to get Mac on some type of something, because he needs to go down, and he needs to go down fast. So y'all, Mavis, she is drowning herself in alcohol and pills. It was, at first, it was just alcohol, because she done lost her club, because Mac was mad at her for giving out information about him molesting people. So he didn't, before he didn't went to jail, he didn't got his hotshot friends from downtown to take over her bar. So now, all she does is just drink all day. She got some boyfriend type of client situation she got going on, who pops pills, which eventually she starts popping pills. And Bishop comes to, you know, pick her up one day when she got drunk yet again at a bar, and it was basically like, he needs to help her. And by helping, he thought he was helping her by getting rid of her, you know, getting her away from that dude, because he thought dude was the problem, and not that Mavis was out here drinking and popping pills. So she storms at the house while they having a welcome home baby type of party, and just goes in like, Bishop, how dare you? You mad because somebody else want to be with me? Like, basically she said, you mad because somebody else was getting some of this cookie and you can't get none of this cookie? Because it seemed like last year on the episode, it's like they may have had something going on, but he ended up getting with Lady Mae and not with Mavis. Correct me if I'm wrong. So she come in yelling, talking about some, May, you had the good life. You sat there and watched mama beat me to half to death while you was going on shopping sprees with daddy. You ain't never been nothing for me. She's fussing, she cussing, she's getting it. Bishop talking about some, how dare you to do this to me? You mad because you ain't getting none of this cookie? And this young man was. What she's saying was, I'm going to say the truth. Because, you know, that brown liquor will get into you and get you angry and get you telling the truth. But, y'all, I'm thinking that May was getting molested by the daddy. Because when she went to go see the daddy, he was a little too happy and a little too touchy, and he kissed her on the lips. Now, like, what grown man kisses his grown daughters on the lip? And, like, she was looking like, I could just, like, crawl out of my skin right now. And that's probably what he was doing. Like, okay, this is like the same way Mac was doing things, the daddy would do things. I'm molesting you, but I'm going to take you on trips and get you nice dresses. It's like a little hush-hush. Like, Mac was molesting people and giving them scholarships to places. So Gigi goes out to go out there, Mavis, and she's like, don't come after me no more. Basically, I'm tired. She's drunk and she has some pills in her system, and it's like, she's done. And Mavis, she's mad at Bishop, like, you don't know what I've done for you. It wasn't the Lord that doggone it had them to cancel it. What's it called? Drop those charges. I went down to that vile snake of a daddy of mine and asked him to do it. See, Daddy and Mac are 1 and 2. Mavis said that last year, like, we all went through some things. What did Daddy do to you that got you to be doing some mess like this? Like, maybe he saw it. Maybe the Daddy was, like, molesting him, too. Like, they was all had a horrible life growing up. Lady May was getting molested by the Daddy. Mavis was getting beat by the mama. Ain't no telling what Mac went through, but that does not give you the right to go around and turn your hair in anger on somebody else. That's all I got to say. So that was the gist of everything that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always want to thank my subscribers and the people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.